What's up, YouTubers? Well, we kind of got a problem here. Got this big, I think it's a 42-inch tire, blew clean off the rim, cleaned the rim up. Now I'm going to put it back on. Now, I was not driving this truck, and I only helped to get it off the wheel, but my buddy, he's over at a concert, and I'm just sitting around looking for something to do. So guess what? We're going to put this thing back on the rim, and I'm going to show you how. So this may come in handy if you're ever an idiot and wheeling out in the woods and you blow your tire clean off the wheel doing stuff you probably shouldn't be. So let's get into it. So a couple things here before I start. One, don't mind the bugs out here. Like, I told them to be quiet while I'm filming. Guess what? They don't listen. And two, don't worry about the concert that's in the background. You may hear it. Nothing I can do about that. So anyways, our situation is we have a debeaded tire. We separated it. The wheel got completely cleaned as well as the tire. Now, we wrapped a couple layers of duct tape around the bead. It's an old school trick to help keep the bead of the tire somewhat stuck to the wheel. Now, these are 16.5-inch wheels, and they're well known to not hold a bead. Like, you hit the side of the tire with a rock or a rut and it blows it clean off the wheel. And if you look at this, let me grab it. You can see the profile of this is literally slanted. Same thing here. There's no bead retention. If this was flat even, much better. So these 16.5-inch wheels are extremely prone to popping a bead on it. The only benefit to this style is it should be pretty easy to get this tire back on the wheel and then air it up. So the first step is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a 5-gallon pail and set the wheel on it. All right, well, guess what? Couldn't find a 5-gallon pail. I think it'll go without it. It's far easier if you set the wheel on a pail to slide it up over the rim. We'll have to see what we can do. So what I'm going to do, I got a tire iron here, a little bit muddy from earlier. That's all right. All right, now that we got that kicked down, I'm going to take this and pry the inner bead up over the wheel. There you go. That side's on. Now this is going to be a little bit harder. I'm going to hook the other side underneath. Well, actually this side already is, so it really helps if you got real gigantic flexible sidewalls like this. And she's popped on. Look at that. I'm going to stand it up, clean the rim off a little bit, and then we will air it up and see what the hell happens. Boy, it's getting dark in like 5 minutes here. So I got a can of this stuff. I generally use the gold stuff. It's so sticky and it literally never stops being sticky. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this in the bead just to help it slide over a little bit better. And it dries and pretty much, this is slightly sticky. Honestly, even soda might work. Just something to help it. All right, good enough. Now what I'm gonna do, I got a ratchet strap over here. I'm gonna strap right around this sucker. And this is to press the tire, squeeze it so the beads stick out, push out towards the lips of the wheel. That way, when I get the air on this sucker, it's actually gonna pop. Look at that, almost set its own bead. The inner one almost popped in place. It's ready to go. Outer one's close. So let me show you before it's too damn dark out here. I got a CO2 tank in my Jeep running at about 200 PSI. And that's what I'm gonna air this sucker up with. So let me get that hooked up. Well, here goes nothing. I think the beads are already seated, to be honest with you, but yeah, they're seated. I'm already building pressure. Let me take the ratchet strap off of this, fill it up to 20. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of pressure there. All right, well, I'm gonna finish filling this up, but we got the tire seated and we'll throw it back on. Well, got it all aired up. It's holding air good, so I think it's all right. I'm gonna use a jack there and lift up this, bust the nuts off, and then swap tires. And I'm not even gonna mention that I did it, so that tomorrow morning when the guys wake up and get back, they're like, oh, let's go and change that tire. And then they will promptly be very confused as to what is going on. So anyways, that's it for this video. Having a little bit of fun out here at Badlands Off-Road Park in Indiana. If you haven't been here, give it a shot. Spent most of the weekend with repairs and breakdowns. Not really my junk, but other people's, but it's still a blast. So anyways, guys, I'll see you around. Got some more videos coming out this week. Take care.